Good evening, everyone. It has been a long time since I've actually made a video rather than a stream. But we are here on WWE 2K20. Now, I've had a lot of success in recent times with our SWE Universe mode on 2K19, of course, with our randomized roster. And I want to try and bring that across here to 2K20 as well and utilize some of the new features on this game. However, instead of just using randomized rosters, I decided that I would like to create some wrestlers myself. Now, I've got a sort of an idea of a roster in my head, of a few different people we would like to make, and I thought it'd be fun, just as a chance for you guys to get acquainted with some of our roster, for me to create them in individual videos like this. Now, this first video is going to be the leader of one of the stables in this universe mode. The stable is going to be Egyptian-based, and it will be called the Order of Ra. And this will be the leader, who will be Osiris, which makes things a little bit interesting. So we're going to start things off, first of all, with the body. We want him to be a big lad, I feel. We won't make him like massive, but he'll be considerable. Let's make him 6'5". We want to make him quite like muscular as well, as all of the pharaohs and gods and that sort of thing were back then. They were all pretty well chiseled. Let's go more towards the lean side. There we go, that'll do for now. I won't bother changing any of those sort of things. Okay. Skin colour. We're going to have to go with sort of like a tanned shade, I suppose. What sort of tan? That looks a bit orange. That looks a bit fake, doesn't it? Maybe this? It's a bit more tan. We can always come back and change these sort of things a little bit later on anyway. Right, so we'll go face-wise again. I'm not very good at doing these sort of things, so I probably will use some of the stuff that's already on here. So we go to face, customize, face templates. That's what we sort of want. So we want something that's going to be sort of Middle Eastern looking. I mean, that does jump out a little bit at me as a potential one. That's terrifying. That's not bad either, that one. That's not bad either, actually. I feel like this one might be a good shout. I don't know, or maybe that one. Oh, this is really tricky, this, isn't it? All the faces look... There's not much difference between them, is there? I'm going to go with this one, which is none of the ones that I said I liked at the beginning. We're going to go with this one. Right, he's got big eyebrows, hasn't he? Right, so that's going to be the body and face for now. We can always change this. Like I said, it's nothing fixed. So I'm going to try and build this based with the actual Osiris in mind, which is easier said than done, I believe. I've come out. Why have I come out for? Why have I come out? That's stupid. I've done that a few times now. Right, so let's go back into Superstar. Good old Superstar. As you can see, this is the first core we're creating on this save file. Right, so we're going to go into attire next. And let's edit the attire. So we're going to start things off with the appearance. Now, Osiris in a lot of mythology is portrayed by someone who has green skin. So I think I'm not going to give him green skin, but I will maybe give him this this complete face paint, and then we'll make it a green. That's a bit too green, isn't it? That's very, very bright green. I don't know if that's... No, I want a more of a darkish, yeah, more of a... This sort of... yeah, it's more like... I've actually got a picture of Osiris up. It's more sort of like this, to be honest. So we're going to go with that. And then if we go to the eyes as well, we want to go with... We'll go with the standard eye, but we want to go with a red... colour. Yeah, something like that. That's spot on. I like that. And then we'll copy that one across as well. Lovely. And then, as a lot of Egyptians do, he does have the eye makeup. Now, is that going to be an eye makeup, or is that going to be... Oh, look at that. That's actually very, very good, isn't it? There's a lot of these that are quite good for a Egyptian. That's pretty good as well. I think that first one I was looking at, this is going to be the best one, though. Yeah, that, I think, is going to be fantastic for us. And then we also want to have lips as well. We don't want to go over the top. And we just want to accentuate the shape of the lips. And then they would be black. There we go. That's looking pretty good at the moment. I'm liking this. I'm liking this the way that this is all panning out at the moment. Right, so we do want a beard as well. The beards are normally quite thin and long. I mean, like that, but longer really would be ideal. The longer we can get. I mean, that's probably... It's got a split, which is not ideal. I mean, that could work, actually. I mean, it's a bit thin. I would like it thicker than that. But that one could work. I mean, there's this one as well. Okay, I think this one could work, you know. If I was to make that black. Okay. And then if we go to hair... we want a sort of like plaited or locks or something like that. I've not really been on this game's creation suite before, so I'm sort of just going by eye at this point in time. I've got no idea actually what I'm looking for. I mean, you've got this option, which is a possibility. That's actually pretty similar. Let's keep looking through in case there's anything else we can find. Lots of different... Oh my god. Oh my god, that's perfect. That is actually perfect. You can't get much better for Egyptian hair. That is fantastic. Okay. Wow. I think apart from that, there's no other facial hair. Apart from hat. But that is not a bad start at all for our Osiris, who's going to be one of our main eventers, I would say. Okay. Now, the reason why I decided to do Osiris is because I did see, when I was playing around with this a few days ago, that there is some very Egyptian-looking clothing. You can top 2 as well. What's in tops 2? I've been looking at tops 1, but I've not looked in tops 2 before. I mean, I can't imagine there's going to be anything... Well, this is the one I want anyway. Okay. Well, it's in here anyway, so we're going to go with this, which is obviously an Egyptian one, which is absolutely perfect. And I believe there's also, in the elbow pads, there's a matching one for this. I'm sure I saw this earlier as well. If I go further... Oh, maybe not. Where did I see it in then? I saw... Lower arm. Ah, there it is. There's the matching things here as well, so I can copy that and copy that, and there we go. All of a sudden, he's looking pretty dapper, isn't he? What did he wear then? So he did have... look at these sort of pictures of him. Just trying to see if there's anything on the hands. Or he did have like a gold... I mean, can I do wrist now? Or is that is the wrist, isn't it? Okay. Is there upper arm stuff we can maybe use? Upper arm left, just like a... He does have stuff on the upper arm. I mean, maybe just that would be something. What about this? Is this gold? I mean, that does work with the gold and black, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go with that. I actually like that, and then we can copy that across as well. This is actually going pretty well at the moment. I'm really happy with how this is panning out, and it's looking like a beast, really. Now, I'm going to take a punt that there's going to be a set of tights that are going to match this look as well. I'm going to work from the bottom. That's generally... so all the real stuff's at the top then. So I'm looking for something that's going to be black and gold. Or something that like this as well with the front on it could work. That means I've got to try and create the gold. I mean, let's have a look at the colour scheme. So, okay, so that is available then. With the front on it. I like that. I do like that. Again, I'm just looking at... well, he mainly wore robes, to be honest. But I can't see we're going to be wearing robes on here. This is really annoying with these tights, is the fact that they're all in white. They need to be in some sort of colour so you can see what the patterns are. That was a real poor decision by... Wow, that's colourful, isn't it? A real poor decision by whoever made this, wasn't it, really? So there would be... is that him? No, they're Street Profits, but they look pretty similar, don't they? Maybe them. It's not quite the right gold, is it? We're looking for a black and gold pair of tights, really. There's bound to be... There's got to be something around here, surely, that matches these this Egyptian top. They must have put an whole outfit on here, have they not? No, they must have put a full outfit on here, surely. Okay, maybe we do need to use that one with the flap at the front then, which is, I do quite like, actually, for Egyptian. Unless it's not in tights, unless it's in, so I still keep getting drawn back to this one. Yeah, unless it's not in tights, maybe it's in trousers instead. Okay. Let's try bottoms, just in case they're in there instead. Ooh. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, they're black and gold. It's not the same black and gold, but it is interesting. I do like that, actually. Let's keep looking through. Oh, okay. They're a bit more mechanical than what we're looking at the moment, but they do match the colours. What's that one, then? Empire of Tomorrow. I've not completed that yet. Okay. Well, let's keep looking through. I'm sure there'll be something around here that's going to match. Is that... Okay, that looks similar with the black and gold. It's not quite right, I don't think, still. Okay. So again, we've got these sort of trousers with the... Oh, no, they're not the trousers with the flap on the front, are they? What are these ones? No. I would have thought they would have been on here, you know. They're funky trousers. I would have thought they would have had some sort of Egyptian trouser to match the rest of the attire. It seems odd to just put the two parts on and leave the last bit alone, but... I mean, even that could work, to be honest. It could work. I mean, it's not got to be... It's not going to be dead on colour-wise, has it? We're not got to be fully in... like matching. I mean, it would be ideal to be fully matching, don't get me wrong, but... I mean, that could work again, but it's the wrong type of orange. I mean, in fairness, in all of these things I'm looking at, he is wearing a white... I don't want to say dress, but it is a dress, I suppose. So that is a possibility, I suppose. Is there different colours on this? There is, but... Well, let's keep looking through, because there might be something else that's better for it. I mean, they're funky, aren't they? Okay, I mean, I'm just sure there's going to be something that we can use for this instead of what I've got currently. Okay, this then... Well, if I were to use these ones, which is what I'm tempted to do... So that would be black. Okay, this would be... So it's the wrong type of gold, isn't it? That's the problem. I can't quite get the right shade of gold. Maybe I need to change the material. Can I do that on this one? I mean, that's closer. It's not perfect, though, is it? I mean, that could work, though. That could work. If I go back onto here, images, is there something I can put on the front that would, I mean, it would be in designs, would it? I mean, what's like Egyptian-y sort of design that I can use? Is there anything down there that be Egyptian-y that I can use? Is Egyptian-y a real word? There's nothing really, is there? I mean, there's like odd, like things I could use that are like patterns. Like I could do that, for example. Apart from that, there's not much really down here, is there? There's a skull of some sorts, but nothing that really... I mean, what was Ra? Not Ra, Osiris. Is he the sun god? No, he's a god of war, isn't he? I think he is. Osiris is the god of the underworld. So, I mean, the skull is not a bad shout. If you're going to be the god of the... I mean, even this... Like, even this could work, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't work, but... The Grim Reaper. No, I don't like that. So, I mean, the skull could work. I mean, just for a bit of texture, I think it's probably not bad, to be honest. I mean, you're not going to see it from close, but at least from afar, it does give it a bit more colour. A bit more of a buzz. Okay. Okay, well, I'll leave that on there for now. If we don't like it, we can take it off in the future. Belt-wise, then, can I put a belt on this? I can put a belt on. I mean, that's more Roman than Egyptian, to be honest, isn't it? Is there anything here that really shouts out to me? Again, that's more Roman-y, really. Because we could actually go over... I mean, that's similar to what he's got on in this picture. That's very similar to what he's got on this picture. That's really long though now. It's just going to annoy me in the ring. That's going to cause lots of problems in the ring. Oh my god, you can give him a tail. Okay, we might even use that on someone else actually. I've got some plans for someone else. What the hell? That's a big fluffy tail. Okay. We can Rikishi him up. I mean, could that actually work? I mean, that's probably just going to cause problems again, isn't it? No, that's pretty going to cause more problems than it's worth. I feel like there just could be something here that we could use, but... Everything I look at, I can just feel like is going to bug a lot. I think we're fine belt-wise then. I had some ideas for it, but I don't think it's really going to work how I planned. I mean, these aren't even belts. These are just trousers. These are just shirts hanging out of your trousers. Okay, there's that one. And for attention, entrance attire only is not bad. Okay, well, I've got some ideas for other people in the future then, but at the moment we look like we're pretty much set in what we've got then. Yeah, there's nothing else there. I mean, well, that one's not bad, is it, that one, actually? I can't use that. That's a shame, because that could have worked, actually. You need to reach prestige rank to unlock... What? The hell? I mean, do I want knee pads, or do we just use what's already on the trunks? I mean, we could make the orange pop out a bit more by utilising these knee pads like this. What orange are we using here? I think it's this one. Is that the correct orange? I mean, it looks a bit brighter, doesn't it? But okay, they look alright. And then boots. I mean, I'm quite happy with how this core's going at the moment. They look pretty interesting. Okay, well there they are, very interesting. They're like boots made out of old championship belts. In what looks pretty... Oh. I mean, I'm still thinking like God of the... Oh my god. I'm thinking God of the Underworld in Egypt. What we're looking like. I mean, that's going down the Roman route again by the looks of it. We find that just like has got that scary look about it. I want proper boots though. I don't want like little trousers. They've got a little crown on. They're not going to work, are they? They're a bit smaller than I was anticipating. There's flames. I mean, would they work if I change the colours to the orange and black? Would that work, or is that just becoming a bit too much orange now? I mean, that does work. I mean, how does that look as a core? It doesn't look bad, does it? I feel like I may want to just put a little bit more detail on his hands. Maybe put some tape, maybe, or... I can't wear a big... No, because that goes straight over, doesn't it? Okay. Like a rope, yeah. Yeah, I can't wear a glove properly, so maybe just like some taped up. Just a bit more, That's a bit much, isn't it? I don't want to go... I don't want to go too much. I don't want to block off the wristband as anything. They're interesting, aren't they? So what can I use that's not going to block off the wristband, but... How long is the dangle? Oh my god, they're very dangly. Got little fingerless gloves. I mean, that could work. I mean, that could work. I like a glove that's similar, but not quite... Even that's a bit too far up for me. I've got some shiny gloves. I mean, even if we just put some tape around the hand or the fingers, maybe might be enough for me. There's not a lot of good options. Oh. Yeah, something like that, maybe. That could work, yeah, that's pretty decent. We'll go for that, then we'll copy that onto the other side. I was on hand, not finger, which probably doesn't help, does it really then? So I did fingers. There we go, yeah. I like the first one actually, just the extra bit of tape on each hand. Again, just give him a bit more texture, a bit more sustenance. I really like this at the moment, I must admit. I do really like this. The only thing I want to change, if I go to appearance, upper body, can I put... can I give him... Can I colour his nails in? I know it's a real stupid thing to be thinking about, but I feel like a lot of these ancient Egyptians had their nails coloured in as well anyway, but it looks like I don't think I can do it. Movable scar? No. Okay, it's not a problem. Not a problem. I mean, that's pretty good to start with. I'm really happy with that to start with. I mean, of course, it's going to be a while before we get this sort of stuff sorted, so we can always improve upon it should we need to. I'm going to move it across now to the entrance attire. We will have a look at ways we can improve this. I did see something earlier which I do like, and it's in headgear. And it is a big old snake head. So I think, like, we're looking Egyptian-wise on entrances. That is just... I mean, that snake head is exactly what you want. It's exactly what you want from life. And then maybe the only thing I would want is maybe a long jacket. What sort of jackets are there available? Is there anything that would suit him? So these are the ones from the DLC, aren't they? I mean, well, this could work. Do not have enough remaining points available. I mean, I don't know what that means, to be honest, but is that going to be the same for... Oh, no, I can... Oh, no, I don't have that either. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it like that then, think. If we've got no points available, whatever that means. But I really like that. I think as our first core, I think as someone who is going to be the leader of his own stable and a very dominant part of our roster, I feel like he is going to be very, very good for us. So, name is going to be Osiris. Osiris. There we go. We'll change all those to the same as well then. Personal information. Do I want the Egyptians to be faces or heels? I'm going to go heel because he's the Lord of the Underworld, isn't he? So, now, is there an Egypt? That's going to be the question. I mean, there should be, shouldn't there? Egypt, yeah. Cairo. Do you want Cairo or Alexandria? Well, Cairo's the... We'll go Alexandria. Crowd signs. I mean, a lot of this stuff is not really going to matter, is it, really? But, like, if we can get something like The Undertaker, I suppose, is going to be the same sort of stuff. Oh, generic or superstar. Yeah, go down the old demon... The demon route, I suppose. Anything else? Hellfire and Brimstone. That'll do us, I suppose. Side plates, I'm not really bothered about that one. Payback, auto reversal. None of these are really... We got instant recovery. Tank. Adrenaline. Poison Mist, I think, would be good for him. I'm not going to do the skills or anything yet. I'm not going to do these either. We'll leave those for now. Okay. Menu, screen, pose. I've never really got this far into any of these before, so... This is one of the first calls I've ever made myself, to be honest, so... I'm just trying to figure out the best one to go for an Egyptian god. That actually, for me, could be the one. That could be the one for me. Or that one's looking a bit godlike. I mean, this is really... clutching at straws now, isn't it, when you start to do these sort of things, isn't it? But I think I'm going to go for that one we just saw earlier with the hand out like that. I quite like that. Okay. So there we go. That's Osiris. We'll go across and do his moveset as well before we finish things off. I feel like I'm going to go down the Undertaker route on this one. I want to try and go, bearing in mind he is the Lord of the Underworld, I feel like a Tombstone Pile Driver and stuff like that will be a good idea for him. He's going to be... He's not massive. He's not really a huge powerhouse, but I feel like that's going to be a good way forward. Unless we go for a submission as well, do you think? Do you think a submission finisher for the Egyptians? No, I feel like just a standard Tombstone might do the trick, you know. So custom superstar Osiris. Still trying to think in my mind who I sort of see him sort of copy from superstar. Who I sort of see him being similar to. Bobby Lashley maybe? Bobby Lashley's a possibility because he's not a massive person, but he's a good powerhouse. Okay, so we'll go Bobby Lashley. And then we go to... Could I change it on here as I did before? Go to normal edit. Moves. There we go. So special moves. Right, so he's got stalling suplex. Military press slam. Okay. Probably maybe remove that. We can go for a middle rope stretch. God, there's lots of different possibilities, isn't there? Vice grip. Let's go Vice grip, actually. I like that on him. And finisher, I obviously want to go for a Tombstone Pile Driver. Tombstone Pile Driver. Boom. That's a standard Tombstone. Okay. There's this one. Okay, that's the sit-out one. Okay, then there's this one. Okay, what's the tombstone stretch? Oh, I like that as well. Oh, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're going to go with the first tombstone. And then I think we'll go for the tombstone stretch as a second finisher. I like that a lot, actually. ST. I've gone past T now, haven't I? That's useful, isn't it? Tombstone stretch. I like that. And then the same out here as well. So, tombstone, power driver, and tombstone stretch. There we go. Okay. I mean, do we do the whole thing? I think we're fine for that. I'm not going to make you sit here and go through the entrances and that as well. I will do that off camera. But that's our first character then. That is Osiris. He is the leader of our Order of Ra stable. Let me know what you think. Do you like him? Any improvements be made? And obviously tune in next time and we'll create our second member of the roster. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and other good stuff. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.